Coming up on Valley News Live at 6, find out if high temp records have fallen and if so, where. Plus, scary moments for neighbors and emergency responders as a mad man spreads gasoline and threatens to start a home on fire. And authorities need your help after seeing an increase in the number of deadly fake pills being sold on our streets. Valley News Live at 6 starts right now.
This is Valley News Live at 6.
We begin tonight with breaking news out of South Fargo. That's where streets have been closed as authorities look into a suspicious device. It's in the area of 2401 33rd Avenue South. An apartment building at that address has been evacuated. And that's where we find Valley News Team's Aaron Walling, who's live right now. Aaron, what can you tell us?
Well, Mike, so far what we've seen is a lot of law enforcement coming in and out of that building. They've had bomb suits on. They've also had law enforcement and firefighters in the area just in case, and they're treating it. They don't know what exactly is in the box or the package that they found outside, but they do not know what exactly is inside it. Now, if you take a closer look, you can see that they are prepping a individual getting ready to go back inside or go check out that package. Now, what we do know from Fargo PD is that the address, that the apartment building at that address has been evacuated. Police say that the package was found outside the entrance door. The Red River Valley bomb team is on scene. Police say it's not known at this time whether or not it's an explosive device, but they are treating it as such for the safety of the surrounding community. The closed roads are from 33rd Avenue South, from 23rd to 25th Street South, and 22nd Street from 32nd to 33rd Avenue South. We'll have more information as soon as we can. Reporting in Fargo, Aaron Walling, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks so much. And also follow us on valleynewslive.com. It's hot out there, so much so that the record book might be rewritten by day's end. Let's go now to our chief meteorologist, Hutch Johnson, who has the very latest on what's going on. Hutch?
Mike, thanks so much. Good evening, everyone. It's a hot one out there already today, and we're expecting even hotter weather as we go through the next couple of days. Near triple-digit heat for Friday and Saturday has us issuing a first alert weather day for both. Dangerous heat in the valley, and in fact, our temperature now in Fargo has bumped up to the high of the day, 97 degrees. That would tie a record set back on this day in Fargo. 90 in Grand Forks. Notice slightly cooler temperatures to the northeast as we head into north central Minnesota, 80s there. Well, there's some clouds that are on a line along I-94 down into Minneapolis. North and east of that boundary, we have that cooler weather, but it's going to be anything but cool this evening. Get those air conditioners cranked up if you have them. We'll be in the 80s until after sunset. We will cool off into the 60s tonight as we go through the overnight hours, but then again, the heat is on, and this heat is very dangerous, and it's nothing to fool with. Heat, more people lose their lives to heat each and every year as compared to other weather-related phenomena. So it's serious, and with a few tips on how to stay cool and some signs to watch out for. Nathan Hopper joins us from outside. Nathan?
Yeah, Hutch, heat, one of the top killers of people when people are, of course, not taking care of themselves or not taking those precautions to watch out for themselves and others when it's very hot. So one thing, a couple things I want to point out with the hotness we're expecting the next couple days, shade. This tree here, a great source of shade. If you feel like you're overexerted, you feel like you're just too hot, seeking out that shade can be 5 to 10 degrees cooler than if you are out in the direct sunlight like I am right now. And of course, having the water bottle handy and keeping that water flowing if you are spending time outdoors helps the body get back that moisture it loses from sweating, as sweating is the body's way of cooling itself down. Another way, of course, to cool yourself down is the old sprinkler. Either run through the sprinkler with the hose, or of course taking a nice cool shower when you're out and about is always a good way to stay cool, and it feels amazing out here even with the sunshine we're seeing. So of course there's some tips. Of course, watch out for yourself, watch out for your neighbors, and if you are a parent or have a pets, check those back seats to make sure that you're not leaving anybody in the back seat, because that car in just 30 minutes can hit 120 degrees Fahrenheit when that sun is hitting that car directly. So I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, and for taking one for the team, Nathan. In other news tonight, a Fargo man is behind bars tonight, accused of dousing gasoline inside a home and then threatening to start the home on fire. Valley News Team's JC Dodd has details on what happened.
Authorities were called to the 1700 block of 13.5 Street South early Thursday morning after receiving a call from a woman saying 25-year-old Tristan Olson poured gasoline throughout the kitchen and was saying he was going to ignite it. Police quickly set up parameters and warned neighbors to either evacuate or shelter in place while they tried to talk with Olson. Olson was soon found nearby, given medical attention, and taken to the Cass County Jail on a terrorizing charge. As all of this was happening, Fargo Fire had to go to work to ensure the home was safe for residents in neighboring houses. In a situation with highly flammable substances like gasoline, the response is treated as if flames are present.
We prepare for it as if we're called to a house that is completely engulfed, or to a house where there is an active fire going on. That's how we prepare.
While police took the lead on this case, fire crews were ready to help in any way they could.
Now, we certainly are concerned about the fire side of things, especially the houses on either side of that structure. You know, they're innocent bystanders in this, and we want to make sure that their property is protected. And we took measures to make sure that we were ready for that.
Once the house was cleared, Olson was not found in the home. Chief Mangan says the dry, hot weather makes spilled gasoline that much more dangerous.
It's 90 degrees outside. The humidity is at 22%. We're in a drought. Everything is very dry. And the worry is that any fire that starts is going to get larger faster.
To clear any building of gasoline and fumes, the chief says open windows and doors to ventilate the dangerous fumes.
The danger in gasoline that's been spilled is that it's very volatile. It off-gases very quickly, and the vapors are extremely flammable.
In South Fargo, JC Dodd, Valley News Live.
And the homeowners in that area were allowed back in the house once crews deemed it safe. There's been an officer-related shooting at an intersection in the Minneapolis neighborhood of Uptown this afternoon. Agents with the Minnesota Criminal Bureau of Apprehension are investigating. This incident happened at a parking ramp at Westlake Street and Fremont Avenue South. And according to police scanner reports, sheriff's deputies shot and killed a man. The man was a murder suspect who was being pursued by deputies and possibly federal marshals. Witnesses who live and work nearby told reporters they had heard at least 10 to 15 shots. Fargo police are asking for your help in reducing drug overdoses in our community. Last year, there were 91 cases reported. Through the end of May, they've already received 67 reports of overdoses, 13 resulting in deaths. The main culprit has been fentanyl laced in oxycodone or Percocet pills.
So law enforcement, obviously we have a role in trying to curb that, but we definitely need the community's help with reporting illegal activity and if they have loved ones that are suffering from addiction, helping get them help as well.
If you suspect illegal drug activity in your neighborhood, call the Fargo Police Department Narcotics Unit at 701-241-1405. Now, Grand Forks is also reporting similar problems and is asking the public there for help. A Grand Forks man is in trouble tonight with the law after he was caught on camera breaking into someone's backyard and going for a dip in their hot tub. It happened early Sunday morning in a neighborhood behind Paradiso Mexican restaurant. The homeowner tells us that their hot tub filter was broken and the hose was ripped out and thrown into the yard. The man was also banging on the patio door trying to get inside the home. No one has been arrested at this point. If you have any information, call Grand Forks Police. A COVID-19 vaccination mobile clinic will be held on Saturday. It's going to get underway at the second annual Fair Food Extravaganza from 11 to 5 at the Home of Economy on North Washington Street in Grand Forks. No appointments are needed. Johnson & Johnson one-dose shots will be offered. This is the first but won't be the last mobile clinic to be held this summer in Grand Forks County. Here's another vaccination clinic. This one is tomorrow. It's going to be hosted by the NDSU Center for Immunization Research and Education. It'll be held at the Fargo Mosque. The Pfizer vaccine is being offered there for those 12 and older. Local doctors will be on hand to answer any questions. That event starts at 1:30 in the afternoon and will run until 4. It's on to junior high school for many fifth graders in the Valley, and later on Valley News Live at 6, the send-off given to one group at a Fargo elementary school.
Tying a record high today in Fargo, 97 degrees, as that's the current temperature outside right now. Get a load of this. Last Tuesday, we're watching flakes fly in Cullum. Last Wednesday, we're talking about lows in the 20s. We'll have your hot forecast right after this.